Hey guys, Boda here. How are you today, Elma?
I am doing great, dear. Retirement is wonderful. It's doing nothing without the worrying of getting caught.
Yeah, that does sound great.
Tell them about the video, dear.
Here's a clip of Elma harassing another Social Security Administration scammer. This guy does not like Elma interrupting him.
Do they ever?
No, they don't. He went into full robot script mode where they don't respond to anything. You just need to let them go at that point.
Yes, and then hit them hard at the end.
Exactly. Let's get into it.
The administration. This is Kevin Lee Cooper on the line. How can I help you?
Mr. Cooper, yes. This is Elma Fisher returning a call.
Okay. What is your name again?
Elma Fisher.
Elma.
Yes, Elma. E-L-M-A.
How do you spell your last name, Miss Elma?
Fisher. F-I-S-H-E-R.
Fisher. Do you have any middle name?
Yes. Yes, it's Louise. L-O-U-I-S-E.
L-O-U-I-S-E, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah. Emma Louise Fisher.
All right, Miss Elma. Help
Bluefield,
me with
West
your
Virginia.
date of birth as well.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
April
help me
1st.
with your date of birth.
It's April 1st, 1949.
April 3rd.
No, first, number one.
1949.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And what is your zip code?
It's 24701 here in Bluefield, West Virginia. I'm right up the road from Mike Huntt's wrecking business.
Okay.
Everybody knows about Mike Huntt's
Miss
wrecking
Elma.
business. He has a jingle on the
right.
TV that says "Somebody call for a wrecker," something like that. It's very catchy.
Glad to hear that, ma'am.
Yes.
So, ma'am, now, as per Data Protection Act of 1986, verify me your social security number as well.
Oh yes. It's a 235251015.
Let me repeat it for you. It's 235251015, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Miss Elmer, do you have a pen and a piece of paper with you? Because I need to give you some information and I want you to note it down for your future reference, all right?
Yeah, of course, yes. I have one currently. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, let's start with my name. My name is
Yes,
Kevin
dear.
Lee
What
Cooper.
is your
with the
name?
badge ID number.
I'm gonna put your name
Yes,
down.
my name
here.
is Kevin
Just
Lee.
tell me. Sorry. What
Yes,
was
my
it?
name
Sorry?
is Kevin.
I missed you. Sorry.
Kevin Lee Cooper.
Kevin.
Kevin. K-E-V-I-N.
K-E-V-I-N.
Kevin Lee Cooper.
Lee Cooper. Yes.
And my badge ID number, Miss Elma, is 3605 with the letter C.
3605 C at the end.
Yes.
All right. Yes. I have that now.
Okay, you have it. Now, ma'am, I
Yes,
want
sir.
you to note down your case ID number as well, okay?
My what? Sorry. My case
Your
of
case
what?
ID
Sorry.
number.
There's
I'll explain it to you, ma'am.
case of-
Case of what, all right?
A case of what?
I'll explain it to you, ma'am, step by
all
step.
right,
Don't
yes.
worry about it.
Okay. Am I
So
receiving a
note it
case
down,
of
your
something?
case ID number. No, ma'am. We'll see about that, okay?
All right.
But you need to note down this case ID
I
number.
could use a case of
first of all.
preparation H if you're offering.
All right, okay. So your case ID number, Miss Elma, is start with
Yeah.
the letter of TX, which is T as in Tom, X as in X-ray.
Yes, TX.
And the number is 590076.
5900. What was after 00?
The second last digit is 76.
76. And then what's the last digit?
The last digit is 1.
What? All right. That would
It's 5900761. You got it?
Yes, I got that.
So, Miss Elma, the reason you are
Hello,
contacted
yes.
today was to
Hello?
inform you. Yes, Miss Elma, I'm here.
Yes, I'm here. What you need,
Okay.
dear?
All right. Listen to me. Okay. Listen to me very carefully. All right, Miss Elma.
What? Sorry? You listen. Yes, I'm listening. Of
Listen to
course.
me. Okay. So, Miss Elma, the
Yes,
reason
dear.
you are contacted today was to inform
you
you
like?
regarding some legal enforcement action filed on your social security number.
All right,
We
yeah.
have got an order to suspend your social at this right moment
what's my
because we
social
have
do?
found many suspicious activities done on your name
I
and
don't
on
use
your
the.
personal
I
social
don't use
information.
I don't use those like the Facebook or anything. I don't use the. I don't.
Well,
don't
we
know
have
how
strong
to-
belief that your social might have
I
been
hear
get
all
hacked
about it. It's all
or
everything now is about the social media and everything. And I prefer to be in person. But now with the COVID and everything, I'm actually contemplating setting up some sort of an account so I can talk with the nephews and the nieces. Because it's
no,
getting
ma'am, no,
very
ma'am.
lonely with
First
the
of all, listen
COVID
to me.
going on. It's depressing.
would you allow me to speak, Miss Elma? Will you
Of
allow
course,
me to
of
speak?
course, yeah.
Okay, Miss Elma. So, ma'am, would you like to know, ma'am, what kind of fraudulent activities is going on with your social security number?
Well, what exactly is going on?
Okay, I'll explain it to you. So now, ma'am, before I give you any information, I would like to inform you that this line will be federally recorded and monitored for the evidence purposes. So you have a right to remain silent, and I'll give you a
what?
chance to talk
It's recorded
once
in what?
I am
Sorry?
done. Okay, ma'am?
It's what? It's recorded in what?
Recorded and monitored by the courthouse for the
By the
evidence
courthouse.
purposes. All right.
Who at the courthouse is listening? Are they on the
Okay.
call now?
So, ma'am, you
or
have a right. It's
should
being
I
recorded,
say, should
ma'am.
I
This
say
line.
hi?
All right.
No, it's,
No, ma'am. Until and unless
Oh,
until
right,
and unless I told
I
you
would
to,
have felt
then you can
silly
say me
talking
hi
to
or can
myself.
ask me a question.
All right, yeah.
All right. So, Miss Elma, you have a right to remain silent.
Hello,
All right.
yes.
And I will give you a chance
Yes,
to
I'm
talk.
here,
And
hello.
once I've completed my part here,
Hello, yes. All right, yeah, I'm here.
am I clear on that?
Yes, yeah, I believe so.
And please do not interrupt me in between while I'm speaking. All right, Miss Elma.
All right, yes.
Okay. Don't worry, ma'am, but I'll give you a fair enough chance to speak and raise your questions once I have completed my part here. Are we clear on that?
I don't believe race should be involved in anything.
I don't too, but I have to go according to the protocol and procedure. You must understand that.
Yes, yes.
So, Miss Elma, according to the Federal Crime Investigation Report, your social has been found suspicious for criminal activities in the state of Texas,
There's
and there are
crime
2
reports?
allegations filed against your name.
Who filed
I
the
told you,
crime
ma'am, do not
report?
interrupt me while I'm speaking.
You told me that I could ask
Ma'am.
questions.
Until and unless I told you.
Unless you told
Not
me.
now. Let me complete my part here. All right. Don't get yourself complicated, ma'am. Otherwise, you have to face an allegation.
An allegation of what? What am I being? What's being alleged against myself?
You don't. It seems like you don't want to cooperate with us here, ma'am.
I'm trying to cooperate as
If you're trying to
as
cooperate, then do
fully
not
as
interrupt me. Let me
completely as
finish my
possible.
part first. Then after that, you can ask a question. All right.
Well, yes, of course, I'm here to.
So I want you to concentrate now. Concentrate. Whatever I'm gonna tell you
Yes,
about the information here.
All right, yeah.
All right, Miss Elma. Now, according to
I'm
the
listening,
Federal
yeah.
Crime Investigation Report, your social has been found suspicious for criminal activities in the state of Texas, and there are 2 allegations filed against you.
Did I
The
tell you I
allegation
was
are
in
count
West
one.
Virginia? I'm in Bluefield, West Virginia. I'm not told, and I've been here all of my life. I haven't left here. I haven't lived anywhere except for in Bluefield.
I do understand that, ma'am.
Yes.
I do understand that. But you keep interrupting me. Why?
I don't. I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm trying to work with you here and to
You don't want me
figure things out. And
to go ahead and take some legal action against your name. Do you want me to do
there
that
shouldn't be
or not?
anything against my name whatsoever because
How can you tell that, ma'am? How can you tell
because
that?
I'm not a criminal.
Your case file, you're not a criminal. We'll see
No.
about it.
Well,
But
no,
according
I
to
know this for a
the
fact.
file here, your name and your social got involved in this kind of activities that happened in the state of Texas.
Okay.
And I didn't say that you're a criminal, but according
You
to
said
the
we'll
file
see
here,
about it.
you are a criminal.
I've
You are
already
a criminal.
established I am not a criminal.
You're not a criminal. All right, we'll see
You're
about it.
innocent until
So,
proven
ma'am,
guilty.
exactly. And we have evidence, ma'am, to prove inside the courthouse that your social end up in this kind of criminal activities that happen here in the state of Texas.
Oh my God, Kevy, can we just work on this, please, without being accusational? I feel it feels
I
very.
do understand.
It
I
feels
do understand
very
that, ma'am.
aggressive.
I do understand that. If you let me speak, then I'll help you out on this case, okay?
Yeah,
We are here to help you. You must understand that, first of all.
Oh, I'm
And
trying.
if you
work
keep
with
interrupt me, yeah,
Trying
exactly.
to
Do not
work with
interrupt me, first of all.
I'm not
Do not
trying
interrupt
to-
me,
I'm
ma'am.
not-
Please do not interrupt me, ma'am. If you want me, please do not interrupt me while I'm speaking. And after that, I'll give you a fair enough chance to speak and raise your questions once I've completed my part here.
Yes.
Are we clear on that?
Yes, we are clear.
And make sure if you keep interrupting me, this is okay.
Yes. So continue, please.
That's quiet.
Yes.
That's quiet from you. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
So, Miss Elma, your social has been found suspicious for criminal activities in the state of Texas,
told you
and
I'm
there are
not a
2
criminal.
allegation files against you. Will you allow me to speak, ma'am, or should I
Yes.
straight go ahead and take some legal action against your name?
No, goodness, no. Please go ahead.
So you need to keep quiet. You need to
I
keep
am.
quiet for at least 2
I'm-
minutes
I'm
or 3
not-
minutes.
All right.
I'll have to
well,
read out this allegation that has been filed against your name, so that you
Yes,
can get
well,
to
I
know,
know
ma'am,
it's-
how
it's
did your
awfully
social end up
difficult
in
to
this
get to.
situation.
All right, you.
Are we
you
clear
can
on that?
continue.
The allegation are
Yes, we
count
are
1,
clear on that. I
violation
will
of
not
Money
talk while
Laundering
you're
Act.
talking.
Count 2, violation of Drugs Trafficking Act. Now, as per the documentation, the investigation started when we found an abandoned car on the southern border of Texas, and the car contained
Is this
some
my vehicle?
blood and drugs residues inside it. Hence, after the investigation, we found that this car was rented on your name and on your
And my
personal
name.
social information. information. There are two addresses linked with the title of the vehicle.
My
The
driver's
address is in
license
the
as well?
city of Raleigh, which was raided by the U.S. Marshals. But unfortunately, there was no one inside the residence. However, they have recovered
Residence was
22
this?
pounds of cocaine,
I'm in
which
West
is an
Virginia, and
abusive
if it was a
drug, and
residence
some
here, I should have.
documentation from financial institutes such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, USA Bank, Wells
Hello,
Fargo
excuse
Bank,
me.
and many more.
Hello,
And
excuse
also,
me.
there are some documents and accounts which were overseas to countries like Mexico, Jamaica, China, Cayman Islands. This entire paperwork has your name on it, and there are more than $100,000 has been wired from this bank account, locally and international, which totally seems suspicious to us and to the federal government because these transactions were made to narco-profiting countries like Mexico and Colombia. That is the reason why the Federal Crime and Investigation Department of the state of Texas has filed a case against you for drugs trafficking and money laundering. Now, Ms. Elma, now let us know. Do you have any question regarding this case and your criminal activities? Yes, Ms.
Okay,
Elma.
all right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to just go into the back
Okay.
room there for a moment. What was going on? What were you saying?
Let us know, ma'am. Do you have any question regarding this case and about your criminal activities that
Well,
happened
I
here in
don't
the
know
state of
anything about
Texas?
the case. You haven't told me anything about the case
You
yet.
don't know anything about it. I already told you, and I'm not going to repeat it again.
You didn't tell me anything.
I did
I
tell
told
you.
you to. I tried to talk to you, and then I said, hold
You
on
will,
for a
you will,
moment.
you will get to know, ma'am, once we play this recorded line inside the courthouse. All right?
What
It
recorded
will
line?
prove there that I already talked you. You keep interrupting me, and I don't really appreciate it.
Yes, well, I was trying to get clarification for some things, and you weren't providing it to me. I don't find that very professional.
I
but,
already
I
did.
mean, I am willing to overlook that small flaw in your professional capacity, but I don't know how much more I can take.
Hey, you're a stubborn person, Miss Alma. You're a stubborn
Well,
person. You
I
know that.
am very stubborn, yes, and that's what my husband always told me all my life until he passed.
Until he
Well,
passed away. It's because
until
of
he
you.
fell
He
down the
passed away.
stairs. Until he fell down the stairs.
It's because of you. He's tired
Well,
of
they
he's
weren't
tired
able to
living
prove
with you
that.
because
They weren't able to
you're,
prove
you're
that.
such a stubborn person in this case. All right.
All they
That's
know
why. And
is that he
there
had
might
a
be
heart attack and
possibility
fell
that
down the
he died
stairs.
because of you. I don't know about it, ma'am.
I'm not saying anything on a recorded line about that. That case has been closed.
It has been closed.
Yes,
it
it
has been closed.
But there was
But
no
now,
charges
you
placed
have to
against
face,
me.
you have to face with this allegation that has been filed against your name.
Well, if I can beat
Alright.
the murder charge, I
And
think I can beat this charge.
no, this is a drug trafficking charges.
Well,
alright?
I beat a murder charge.
According-
I think I can beat a drug charge when I'm not. I can beat a
No,
murder
I-
charge when
I
I'm a
don't-
murderer, but I can.
No, no, no.
I'm pretty
It-
sure I can beat a drug
no, no.
charge when
We'll
I'm
see
not
about
a
it.
drug user or trafficker.
Then how
I
did
was
the
able to
social
get
end
off
up
of
in
a
this
murder
situation then?
case when I was guilty. I think I can get off of a case when I'm not guilty. I think that's a lot easier.
Okay. According to the Section 43, subsection C of 1958 Drugs Enforcement Administration Act, you are going to be taken for a non-able jail term for 9 years, and the penalty should be between $89 to $150,000. Do you understand that?
Well, yes, I understand.
If you
But
win a
I
case,
don't
then
understand how that
that's
has
great.
what
But if
that
you
has
lost,
to do with me.
If you lost, no. Whatever, man. Whatever. You can hire an attorney to fight this
Well,
case
no,
against the
I don't
Social
need
Security
to.
Administration in the courthouse. All right?
I could do it with
Why
a
do-
legal
why-
aid
why
lawyer.
wouldn't you need to?
Because I could do it with a legal aid
Do you have a
I'm
lawyer?
not guilty. I don't need to pay for a lawyer for that.
You're not guilty.
I'll get a free one because I'm not guilty.
So, ma'am,
exactly.
how did your social end up in this case? We will prove you guilty with this information that we
excuse
got
me?
here. We have an evidence.
How
You-
incompetent
we
are
have
you,
an
you
evidence.
little dipshit? You're supposed to be the investigator. How about you do some investigating and look into it and figure out how this is happening, who the perpetrators are, who's the ones that are responsible for all of this criminal activity? Because it sure as hell ain't me. Why don't you have officers out there looking for evidence or forensic people scouring the scene of the crime? Why aren't you submitting DNA samples
ma'am,
or fingerprint samples
Yeah, I
from the
understand that.
residents?
I'm sorry for that, man. I'm sorry
There's
that
lots more that you could be
I get
doing.
loud at you and yelling at you. I'm sorry that I yell at you, man. But basically, it seems like you're just a victim of identity theft in this case, and you had nothing to do with this case here.
Well, of course.
Because in this
regard,
regard, we have also checked your past record. Yeah, in this regard, we have also checked your past record.
Yes, well,
And
I
we
don't
have
think
found
that,
that your banking contains genuine record and your social have no other complaint in the past. That is the only reason we try to
no
reach
other-
you
no
before
other
you face
financial
any legal
complaints.
consequences. Miss Elma. So, ma'am, since you're just a victim of identity theft in this case, let me ask you a question here. Are you willing to cooperate with the department here so that we can remove your name from this allegation?
Are you deaf? I told you that I was willing to cooperate. I'd like you to be a
All
little
right.
bit more professional on this call, Kevy.
Okay.
You just keep repeating the same
So
questions.
now what I'm gonna do
Are you
here?
not writing this stuff down?
No, no, ma'am. My job
There should be
my job
there
is
should be
that.
there should be
is
a
to do
section
it.
saying
This is an officer,
is
ma'am.
the
You're
victim
talking to the
willing to
officer
help?
here.
Check mark yes, and I check marked yes. You should have done that.
Ah, tot.
Well, there it is, folks. I love hearing them scream just before they hang up. Music to my ears. If you like this, please hit like, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already. You should know that you need to hit the bell to be notified about my videos as well. Also, share a video or two with a friend or someone you care about. Awareness is the most important tool in fighting these scams. And until the next one, Boda out.
Boda? Oh my God.
Boda.
We don't know who is the culprit.
Boda.
Once I remove the virus, your computer will run faster.
You have been scam baited by Boda.